A special symposium on the Gilgo Beach murder investigation happening right now at St. John's University.
All right, it's being hosted by John Ray, the attorney for some of the victims' families, who's discussing what he says is newly uncovered evidence. Fox 8's Arthur Sheehan is live in Hillcrest, Queens with what was talked about. Arthur.
What is being talked about, this has just begun, and it's going to go late into tonight because they're in the process right now of going over volumes of evidence. John Ray, who you just mentioned there, said some of it we've seen before, some of it that he's going to be revealed here that he says we have not seen before. There are dozens of people in attendance. Many of them have a personal connection to this case. Obviously, the big development in this case was in July when Long Island resident Rex Heuermann from Massapequa Park was arrested. He's been charged with the murders of 4 women whose bodies were found. But here's a complication. A total of 11 sets of remains were found in the Gilgo Beach murders, including that of a toddler and that of an Asian male. And there are a lot of people who are wondering whether or not their victim or the victim that they're connected to should be included in the murder investigation that now encompasses Rex Heuermann. The family members of one of the women here, Shannon Gilbert, whose body was found but isn't part of the case, just voiced their demand.
Today, we are here to support Shannon Maria Gilbert. We would like her to be classified as her passing, not as undetermined, but as a homicide. Classified her passing as a homicide. Shannon deserves better. I deserve better. My family deserves better. Thank you.
Throughout this case, there have been questions asked about whether or not law enforcement could have done a better job in bringing this case to a close, and the fact that of the 11 sets of remains that are found, only 4 women are in the case with the suspect now being charged. There are still a lot of people who feel like there's evidence out there that maybe has not been handled properly. That's the purpose for this symposium. It goes on for several more hours. If there are any more significant developments from here, we're obviously going to bring it to you. But for now, we're live on the St. John's University campus. Arthur Sheehan, Fox 5 News. Steve, Natasha, back to you guys.